Right, there we go. Let's check our focus. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Okay. Skin next. Do I need to stir this today? Probably. Let's get out the good old stir and stick. Stir and stick. Stir and stick. Stir and stick. Skin. Why do I have skin? Such an unnecessary thing. A little bit mushy at the bottom, but a good old stir seems to be fixing that. There we go. That's a bit better. That'll do. Alright. Clean off my stirring stick. There we go. Oh, I'm tired already. Oh well. See how long this stream goes for. Alright, time for some magic. Let's see. Yeah, let's get you and your fucking overlapping bullshit out of the way first, I guess. Stupid overlapping gun. Just getting in the way. Making my life difficult. Inconsiderate, really. And yeah, I still need to paint it because it's still fucking not visible. Oh well, there we go. Let's just thin that out a bit at the side there. There we go, that's better. Or probably duality, but that's fine. Probably should have shaken it before, after I stirred it, but that's okay. Alright. Alright. Coming along, quite nicely. Sad face. Sad face. Rip my water jar. Oh, at least I still have a couple of other jars. Otherwise, I might have been in trouble. Excuse me. Oof, gassy. Gassy, gassy, gassy. I do like this bright green. Although it's not showing up quite as bright on camera as it is in real life, which is a little disappointing, but oh well. Such is life. Camera does not reproduce things exactly, unfortunately. Oh well. Hello, Doomley. How are you going, man? What are you up to today? Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur. How has your weekend been? What have you been up to? Things are good. Partner for some painting tutorials. Oh, nice! Paint same zombie from Crest City each. Teach about layering. Sweet. Sweet. Friends over board games and drinks. Oh, excellent. Sounds like good times. Sounds like most excellent times. Can't go wrong with board games and drinks. You're definitely gonna have to show me photos of your zombie endeavors later once they're done. You'll need to see them. There we go. Getting along. The green doesn't show up quite as neon-y on camera as it does in person, which is a little disappointing, but oh well. We're getting there. We're getting there. How does he compare to the others? How close is he? Yeah, close enough. Good enough. Alright. Is that all the green that I want done on this one? Oh no, forgot the back of the neck. Mighty putrid. Excellent. That's what we're going for here. Super, super putrid. But in that sort of, you know, toxic waste neon green kind of putrid. Very stank, much gross. Hello, Velthek. Indeed. Super stank. Incredibly gross. And that's the way we like them, isn't it? Oh, I may need to come back with a bit more blue. Do I care enough? We'll see. We'll see. Alright, on to the next one. I'm really annoyed though. I accidentally knocked over my previous water jar when I was refilling it in the bathroom, and it smashed on the floor, which is one of the downsides of having a glass. Luckily I still have another jar, but it's a little bigger than the other one, so I don't like it as much, but oh well. At least I still have a water jar. No worries, won't be around for long setting up to do my stream. Not a problem, man. Yeah, glass. I like having glass water jars. They're so easy to keep clean, you know, and they've got some nice weight to them, so it's really hard to actually like knock them over normally. But yeah, if you just happen to sort of knock it off the edge of your sink and it hits the tiled floor, rip. Oh well. Oh, well. G-Dub water pot, got such a thick base. Yeah, although I find plastic tends to like hold on to the paint more, so it's harder to actually keep clean. And I like my water pots super clean. You know, I don't like having the whole dried paint build-up bullshit. So yeah, I like glass. Ceramic's not too bad. Like the ceramic mugs G-Dub did for a while. Those were alright. We had them as, you know, the water mugs at my local big G-Dub. Except the staff never actually fucking cleaned them. So every time I was there, I'd end up just cleaning all these fucking mugs. Because, you know, I want a clean mug for my paint water while I'm doing, you know, fancy fucking bullshit. I don't want your paint encrusted gross mugs. That's probably one of the reasons why I stopped going. But, oh well. Usually wash them quite thoroughly. See, I also don't, you know, want to spend the time washing them quite thoroughly. I like being able to just take them into the bathroom sink, you know, give them a rinse, give them a bit of a scrub with my fingers to get rid of, like, the slimy shit. And then I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about, you know, soap or detergent or anything, because it just comes right off the glass. But, oh well. Oh well. And I have one more of these jars left after this one, so if I manage to smash this one, I've still got one more left. After that, though, I will probably be in trouble. But hopefully I won't break any more glass jars from carelessness. The worst part is trying to find all the fucking glass shards afterwards. Especially since, you know, the jar was full of water when I knocked it over, so not only was there glass shards all over my bathroom floor, but it was also wet. And hair. Just loose bathroom hair that I hadn't gotten around to cleaning up yet, so that was fun. Oh well. I was gonna start stream like half an hour early because I was like, oh yeah, I've got enough time, and then that happened, and there went my early start. But oh well. It at least reminded me I needed to empty my bathroom bin as well, because tonight is bin night. So bin stuff has been put out. And I at least started stream on time. Even if it wasn't early, at least it was still on time. So that's okay. Yeah, I tend to find them with my feet. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the last thing I need before netball tomorrow night is glass shards in my feet. So yeah, I had to be really careful cleaning that up. Because I don't want to have to like go, hey, I can't play netball tomorrow night because I have glass in my feet. Like that's just, I don't want to do that. Oh well, I think I got everything. So I guess I'll find out next time I'm in the bathroom. Anyway. That's right, it's Sunday. That means Dingo. Murray is probably also streaming at the moment. One of these days I'm just gonna go, you know what, fuck stream on Sunday, and then I can go watch other people's streams instead. Oh well. But not today. I've already started, so... It'd be a bit rude of me to start streaming and then finish in like less than half an hour. Tempting, huh? Oh. Hello, wizard! Recently found a huge shard, had the shape of a typical razor blade, slightly smaller, kept limping, couldn't work what eye. Thought it was just callous skin, pulled it out and just started pissing, but oh no, dude! Oh yeah, broken glass can be a bit like that, hey? Oh man. Unfortunate. Well, at least you found it and got it out. But still, ow. Alright. Oh dear. Alright, hang on, I'm just seeing... Yep. Dingo is on at the moment. I'm just gonna say hi. Sorry, I'm just harassing Dingo. Always gotta harass my hobby daddy. Slid in at a 10-degree angle, almost flat again. Ooh, oh dude! Oh, I don't know if that's better or worse than if it had gone in straight up. I mean, it probably would have caused a lot more damage if it had gone in straight up, but 10 degrees, oh. Because then you've got, like, the skin flap. Eesh. Well, hopefully that healed without any issues. Fingers crossed. But, yeah. Ow. Glass shards are not fun. But, yeah, anyway. Hello, wizard. How's your weekend been so far? Have you gotten any more shit done? Hello, Lewin! Hobby Pater. Yeah, terrible because it causes dumbass flap, big flap underfoot. Yeah. Yeah. Injuries on the bottom of your feet are the worst. I was once at a water slide when I was, you know, younger. I can't remember if I was in primary or high school. I might have already been in high school. But still, you know, young high school. Anyway, so I was at this water slide. And I decided to go down, you know, the super steep, straight one where you pick up a lot of speed and, you know, you've got to sit, you know, like that with your ankles crossed and everything to make sure that, you know, you don't fly off the slide or whatever. So, you know, I was following all the instructions and everything, and I kept my arms crossed across my chest, kept my, you know, legs straight and crossed at the ankle. But despite all that, when I hit the bottom of the slide, my legs still sort of flew up just from the impact, and I somehow managed to cut the bottom of my foot open on something on the side of the, like on the side walls of this fucking water slide. So that was fun. I'm limping around this fucking water park with blood gushing out the bottom of my foot. So yeah, that was a good time. So I had, you know, a cut open foot for the rest of my Christmas, New Year's holidays while we were up at the beach. And that sucked. Because, yeah, having a cut open foot while you want to, you know, go walking around in the sand at the beach. Yeah, that didn't happen. Oh well. I don't remember getting any issues from it while it was healing. I just remember that it happened. So it mustn't have been too bad, but still. It was sort of like up here on the foot as well. You know, on the meaty part. Just you know, behind the toes. So yeah, that was fun. But I guess all the chlorine in the water meant that it didn't get infected, at least. And yeah. And the park guys didn't even, you know, apologize or anything. They were just like, what the fuck? So, oh well. Oh well. I mean, I wasn't particularly bothered by it. Like, I have a high pain tolerance. So it wasn't like, it was, you know, it wasn't, oh my god, my foot's being cut. It was more like, huh. Oh, that's why I'm bleeding. Okay. I tend to underreact to injuries generally. Oh, except for the first time I did my ankle. First time I did my ankle, I was swearing my fucking head off. Just like, fuck, goddamn fuck, piss, bastard. Because that really hurt. First time I did my ankle, that really fucking hurt. And I, you know, I wanted to make sure that everybody around me knew that it really fucking hurt. Well, like, even that, oh yeah, fair, fuck you for happening, but that'll be an inconvenience. I was like that as a kid as well. You know, I didn't even have to wait for adulthood for that kind of reaction. That's just been me always. So, because like, I was carving wood once with my dad's rusty old pocket knife, and I slipped and nearly sliced the tip off this thumb. Like, if it hadn't been for the resistance from my thumbnail, I probably just would have sliced the tip clean off. As it was, I think I got about halfway before the thumbnail stopped it. And I was just like, dang. You know, went into the laundry, rinsed it out on the tap till it, you know, stopped bleeding or whatever. Or at least was clean. I can't even remember if I bothered putting a band-aid on it or not. I must have put a band-aid on it. And then I just went back to carving because I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, I didn't even bother, you know, showing my parents or anything, because my mum's general reaction if I hurt myself when I was a kid was, well, what do you want me to do about it? I'm like, you're my parent. You should do parenty things when I get hurt. But no, she was just like, well, what do you want? What do you expect me to do about it? And I'm like, oh, well. So, yeah, I'm just, oh, I've hurt myself? All right, let's just make sure it's clean, chuck a band-aid on it, keep going. So, yeah, I am very blasé about injuries in general. Like, I'll be playing netball, and sometimes I'll get, you know, a cut or a deep scratch or whatever in netball, and I won't even notice. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the scab there on that one, on that knuckle there. But that was from, I think it was Wednesday night netball. Might have been Monday, I can't remember. Either way. No, actually, no, it was Monday, because I went to donate blood on Tuesday, and was, you know, I showed it to the nurse to make sure that it wasn't going to be an issue, and she's like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, no, it was Monday night. And I didn't even notice it happening. The only reason I noticed it at all was because at some point I looked down my hand and went, why am I bleeding? And at that point, it had already actually, like, scabbed. Sort of, you know, it was still, like, really bright red, but, you know, the blood had sort of, you know, solidified. So it had been there for a bit, and I just hadn't noticed. But, oh well, that's me and injuries. I'm just like, oh, okay. Inconvenient. I mean, it probably helps, though, that, I tend to heal very quickly. At least skin stuff. Like, I could probably pick the scabs off that right now, and they'd just be fine. You know, fresh skin under that, and that's only been, what, 6 days, 5 days? Oh well. Not gonna pick scabs off while I'm live on Twitch anyway. You guys don't need to do that. Unless you want to. I mean, weirder things. What happened? And yeah, the second time I fucked up my ankle, I felt the pop, so I knew, you know, something had seriously fucked up, but it didn't hurt. And I was just like, this isn't right. This should be hurting like hell, according to my previous experience with this kind of injury, and it wasn't. Which probably worried me more than it would have if it had been hurting. It was like, and yeah, it turned out I did a much worse job on it that second time. But oh well. Oh well, not dead yet. Still alive, not on fire, still managing to play my sports ball, which is the important part. Oh, then there was the incident with the chainsaw. That was fun. I used to have a scar on my left thigh from a chainsaw, but unfortunately that scar has faded into non-existence, and I'm very, very disappointed that I no longer have my chainsaw scar. Oh well. No chainsaw scar for me. Sad face. On the plus side, me no longer having it means I have absolutely no obligation to, you know, attempt to show it off on stream either. Because otherwise I probably would try. And then I've got a scar on my right big toe where I dropped an axe on it when I was about 2.5. I mean, it was only a little axe, it's like more like a hatchet, I think. I don't know, I don't think it would have been a full-on big axe. I wouldn't have been able to lift that when I was only 2.5. But yeah, I don't know how I haven't managed to like outright lose any body parts yet. How do you add texture and interest to a wide open area? Washers don't work that well. Sponging! Sponging's a good way. So you can get, you know, dish sponge, or, you know, the sponge that comes in like some of the minis have like little bits of sponge in them, or you know, you get the sponge from, you know, your packing cases or whatever. Seeing if I've got any within easy reach. Anyway. And I made all these little like sponge sticks, although I probably will redo them with sprue instead of toothpicks, because the toothpicks don't give quite enough surface area pressure. But yeah, you can get, you know, little bits of sponge like this, cut them into shape, stick them onto, like I said, a piece of sprue is probably better than toothpicks, but you know, this still works for the most part. And then yeah, you can sponge your paint onto flat surfaces. And you can, you know, use only a little bit of paint to get like actual texture, which is good for like doing rust and weathering and stuff. Or you can use a sponge to just put on base coats, you know, as long as you like smooth it out. It's better than a brush for large areas sometimes, because you don't end up with all the brush streaks, and it's much easier to, you know, cover large surfaces quickly, so you don't have to worry about sections drying before you finish them. So yeah, sponges. Sponges are great. I love sponges. Do I have anything close by? Not really. I don't really have anything to demonstrate on. My pillow. Hang on. I guess I could use the underside of some of this. Oh, did I glue that? I did glue that. And it's rattling because I left the door unglued and I used it to store all the bits. But anyway. Oh, I didn't prime the bottom. That's not going to be as good for demonstrating as I was hoping. Bollocks. Oh well. But yeah. Oh no, wait, no, that spike was curved. So you know, you can just get a sponge and just paint. Giant spider paint. Abdomen is basically a giant sphere. Then yeah, I reckon if it's a spider, definitely use sponges. Or a sponge or whatever. And then just sort of lightly, you know, get your base coat in and then use a sponge to lightly dab colors so you can get like speckles and freckles and just texture on it. Another thing I've seen you can do, this was used by somebody who was doing marble. You get glad wrap, cling wrap, whatever you want to call it, and you slather, you put wet paint down on the surface, just little areas at a time, so it's still wet, and you wrinkle up the glad wrap, and you press the wrinkled glad wrap into the wet paint, and it gives you some really interesting random textures. So that's something you could try if you wanted something more kind of random marbly sort of textures rather than just, sponge speckles. You could do both. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any cling wrap because I haven't personally tried to do that yet, but definitely something I want to give a go at some point next time I'm doing marble. So yeah, hopefully that helps. And like a dishwashing sponge is perfectly fine for this sort of shit, just cut up the yellow spongy bit and use that. Try not to put too much paint on your sponge. Again, less is more, so... Oh, I really wish I had something to demonstrate on, but I don't really have anything at hand. To hand at the moment, or do I? Oh, nothing I can get to easily. Oh well, next time. Next time. Yeah, I haven't primed that. Oh well, anyway. Ugh. Damn bloody skin. For some reason, my skin cracks right there on the edge of my thumb all the bloody time. I keep having to cut off all this dead skin to stop it from cracking. Give me a minute, otherwise it's going to get worse. I will, however, keep that off the camera, hopefully. Come on. Why must I have so much skin? I do not need this much skin. Why do I have an abundance of flesh covering? Very annoying. That'll do for now. Fix it up later. But yeah, hopefully that gives you some ideas to work with, Alf. And I will definitely love to see what you do with that spider. Have I finished the green on this one? Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Alright. At least the green goes a lot quicker than the blues. Mostly because it's taking up less area. Hello, Spotty! Happy Monday to you as well, even though it's not yet fucking Monday here. But it is getting close to Monday, so I will allow it. How you doing, Spots? How goes my favourite multiple cats in a trench coat? Oh, there we go. I was about to ask why my music had stopped, but no, it was just thinking. Still haven't managed to figure out what was making the fucking ticking noise. Bloody crocodile is still after me, I guess. Oh well. Hasn't managed to get me yet, so... But yeah, how's your weekend been, Spotty? What have you been up to? Gotten any hobby done? support impulse control. Shouldn't be trusting new minis. Oh no. What have you done this time, Spotty? What have you gotten? Share with us your hobby, Shane. Come on, Spotty, don't leave me hanging. Also, should I start up Stream Raiders? Do you guys reckon we've got enough people to start Stream Raiders? Picked up Death Guard Combat Patrol, Dark Angel Combat Patrol, Sniper Team. Oh no. Rest in pieces, Spotty. Since when have you been doing Dark Angels? Or as some people like to call them, Dank Angels. I honestly don't understand why people call them Dank Angels, but... That's a lot of Poxwalkers, oh dear. How many Poxies are in a combat patrol? It can't be that many. I mean, then again, I don't think 40 Poxwalkers is a lot. So, my numbers may be skewed. Yeah, how goes, Lewin? What have you been up to this weekend? How much sleep have you actually managed to get? I think it's 30. Well, sleep. Fair. Fair. Oh, well, we live in hope, don't we? Maybe one day your sleep will return from the war. Went to shop for milk. Why am I... That's a very good question, Spotty. Why are you like this? Gonna have to run against Skits. No worries, Doomlight. Thank you very much for dropping by. Super appreciated. Hope you have a most excellent weekend with your partner. And yeah, drop in later if you can, or whenever, and show off your work. Looking forward to it. Sleep, never heard about him. Hello, Ghost. Long time no see, man. Or have I? It feels like it's been a while since I last saw you in here, Ghost, but I don't know how accurate that actually is, if I think about it. But either way, how's your weekend been? Ah, you've been around lurking. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, alright, should I start up Stream Raiders? Do you guys reckon we'll be able to get some battles in without, you know, embarrassing ourselves? The weekend has been so bad brain period. Oh dang, yeah. I know that feeling, but oh well. Bad brain periods pass eventually. Alright, let's get some violence going. Because why the fuck not? Ugh. Oh shit! Oh dang, I forgot we were up to a boss fight. Oh well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. We've got retry tokens, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not gonna be fine. Okay, what's today's quests anyway? Musketeers. Don't have our kills, goblin punks. Are these icons in the top left corner new? I don't remember them being there last time. Ooh, yes, let's chuck my Orc Slayer down. I can do Musketeers later. I think we need Orc Slayer for this one. Don't even know why I started Dark Angel Army, I just... Oh no! Army of Opportunity. The worst plan. Anyway, let's get some units down, guys. We have a boss fight here. So, let's do our best to remember to place those units every 5 minutes, because we're going to need as many bodies as we can get on the field. Hopefully at least one healer. But yeah, it's quiet night. Quiet night. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm just catching up with Dingo's chat. I'm just catching up with things. Alright. Well, what are you planning on doing with the Dark Angels army, Spotty? Are you going to actually paint them up in Dark Angels colors? Blah. Or are you going to do something different with them? Or are you just going to use them as basing material for your Death Angels? Because I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Just having all these Dark Angel bits and body parts on the bases of your Death Guard. It'd be funny as hell. It'd make so many Dark Angels players super mad. Which would be, you know, a goal in and of itself. And this is why I can't have nice things. Because I am a terrible person. Oh well. I have all these Primaris Marines from the Conquest magazine subscription that I still don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with them. I don't know if I'm gonna paint them as my custom chapter or maybe just do them as white scars because white scars are cool. And I like painting white for some reason because apparently I hate myself. Or, you know, if I'm going to do something else entirely with them, I have no idea yet. Oh well. But yeah, there's a decent amount of fucking Primaris I've got hanging around with no plan for at the moment. You should start. You're gonna start Thousand Suns, Spotty. Why would you start a Space Wolf army when you're gonna be doing Thousand Suns? Unless the Space Wolf army is going to be, you know, basing for the Thousand Suns army, in which case that's fine. Thousand Suns army needs some good base and material. Space Wolves fit the bill for that quite nicely. Where? Quiet night. Very, very quiet night. Oh well. Get some work done at least, I guess. What was I up to? That's right, I'm still doing the face. Keep forgetting what I'm doing. Okay. Alright. How's that looking? That's looking okay. How about your arms? Yeah, doing alright. Doing alright. Let's get a little bit of green on the knuckles. I thought you'd already committed to doing the Thousand Suns army, Spotty. I thought you'd already, like, said you were. I'm so sad now. I'm so sad. Disappointed. Oh. Oh. That went. Oh, I've been sitting on my ankle wrong and now my ankle hurts. Fuck. Oh well. Ugh. Okay, I need to do the green highlights on the black, except I forgot to actually leave any highlights on the black, so let's just correct that quickly. But, yeah, don't resist, Spotty. Why would you resist the urge to get it to do a T-Suns army? Succumb to the urge to do a T-Suns army. Thousand Suns are bestest. They have the bestest aesthetic. They have mind bullets. Why would you not want to do a Thousand Suns army? Bloody paint's drying out in my brush again. Poop. Bleh. Quiet demon, you can't get to me. I mean... But the Thousand Suns are just... so tragic. Like... The poor, poor Thousand Suns just got screwed over by everybody in existence ever. And they deserve better. The Thousand Suns deserve more love and respect and admiration. Like, Magnus did many, many things wrong, but the Thousand Suns in general, they were just trying to do their best. And they got fucked over by, you know, the Emperor, they got fucked over by Magnus, they got fucked over by, you know, all the other legions. Well, not all of them, but most of them. They got especially fucked over by the Space Wolves, who they considered their brothers until the Space Wolves turned against them, even though they had previously fought side by side. And then suddenly, nope, the Space Wolves are out to kill ya. And it's just like, what the hell? What the hell? Rude. So it was just a bad time all around. They call the Thousand Suns traitors, but it was the Thousand Suns who were betrayed first. So. Hello, weirdling. That's a weird way of saying lamenters. Lamenters? Lemons. I mean, they're about the right colour for lemons. I know you meant lamenters, but I'm going to make fun of typos anyway because I can. Yes, hello, weirdling. Place units. We're on the fucking boss fight, and I don't think anybody's actually on tonight, so it's going to be interesting. And by interesting, I mean we're going to die. We are going to die so hard. Please, as lamenters for the gene seed. You have? Excellent. Ooh, Epic Centurion. Excellent, excellent. Do we have any healers yet? I have a feeling we're going to need at least a couple of healers for this fight. Also, I love the fact that you also typoed squeezes there, weirdling. That's just... that's made my night. Yeah, I'm just adding some little pale highlights to the black so that then I can put the green on them and the highlights will actually show the fuck up. Once again, I need to remind myself that this is meant to just be standard quality and not, you know, epic quality. And yet, what am I doing? Fucking epic bullshit. Elite. Sorry, not epic. Elite. I mean, I like to think it's also epic, but... fine. You're the best, weirdling. You're the best. Supporting the fight with all the healers. Super appreciated. While I'm here, I'm just eating the maggots for later. If you can't grow your own maggots, store-bought is fine. Weird. Oh well. Okay. Are there any maggots? No, but there are teeth. I need a little bit of whitening. In preparation for the bone later. We shall give them the bone. I'll put people on the other side. You always say you're gonna do that, Spotty, and then you never actually do. And I'm kind of disappointed. Because then I could kick your ass. Fucking fight me, Spotty. Come at me. Kick your shit in. Buddy, fight me. Fight me. Bitch. Table was squeaking a little bit, I think. Anyway. I'm not bullying you, Spotty. You're bullying me. Stop bullying me, Spotty. You're so mean. So mean and nasty and horrible to me, and I have done nothing wrong ever in my entire life. Alright, that'll do. We need to stop kicking. Alright, let's get you guys so I can see you, so I don't forget you. And then you... Where's the third one? Oh, there it is. Alright, so... Those three are done for now. These three are also done. Whatever. That one's next. These two are after this lot. What Thousand Suns are you not going to build? That is a very good question though, Lewin. What Thousand Suns is Spotty not going to build? Man, I have like a couple of the Thousand Suns fucking Contemptor dreadnoughts from Forge World that I really want to get to one day. Oh well. One day. So many minis, so little time. Ugh, shoulders. I've been tensing a bit too much, I think. Not at all sorry. Lewin is not in the slightest sorry. If Lewin's going down, he's dragging the rest of us with him, aren't you, Lewin? But no, seriously. Spotty needs all the encouragement to start a Thousand Suns army because Thousand Suns are best. And it just needs to happen. So, let us continue talking about how fucking awesome Thousand Suns are. With all their awesome psychic powers. And They're awesome relics. And the most awesome Araman, who is bestest. Fucking fight me. And like, even though Magnus did many things wrong, at least he has a really cool mini. Like, the Magnus mini is pretty fucking awesome. Can't go wrong with that mini. Two units of Rubricate, 2 units of Scarab Termines, box of Exalted Sorcerers. Don't tell Lewin, probably going to sell off my copy. Your second copy of Cursed City or your first copy of Cursed City, Weirdling? Which one? I'm assuming you mean you're going to sell off your second copy that's still in the box. And man, if it wasn't for fucking postage, I would definitely be interested in a copy of Cursed City. But postage to Australia is fucking bullshit, so see if you can sell it locally. Or at least somewhere with, you know, better postage than all the way to fucking Australia. Ah, the one that's still on its way. Not even here yet. Sneaking suspicion, earn back that spending. Yeah, probably. Probably. I mean, if you just chuck it up for auction on eBay, you could probably get a, you know, fairly decent amount for it. Well, you know, you could always just split it up and sell the minis individually on eBay as well. And that'd probably get you at least your money back, if not more. But that's also assuming that, you know, it actually arrives. Who knows, the postage gremlins might make it disappear. I hope not, because that would really fucking suck. But there's always a possibility with the postage fucking gremlins. Man, I love this blue and green combo. Like, I don't know about you, Lewin, but I am loving these guys. They just make me so happy. Crocodile, what the hell is ticking? I do not understand what is ticking, and it's driving me a little bit insane. Oh, you're not gonna scalp it, it'll be all or nothing? Fair. Fair. If I start a Thousand Suns army, also start a Space Wolf army. I mean, that seems fair. That seems fair, you know, you can at least have... You could do a little diorama, you know, with Thousand Suns versus the Space Wolves, and then you've at least got a reason to have both armies. You know? Go all out, get a little Thousand Suns force, get a little Space Wolves force, and then make a Armies on Parade display board for them. Why the hell not? Go big or go home. Alright, there we go. Well, that went a lot better than I was actually expecting, honestly. Much better. Alright, most kills and most assists, weirdly. Excellent. Look at him carrying us. Alexandra. Oh hey, I actually did some stuff too. Sweet. Canberra! Hello, Canberra! N-Track, Paladin Hulk, Maddie Tat, Lewin, Spotty, and King Mocha. Lewin, Spotty, and Weirdling, congratulations on your prizes. Fucking rigged. So fucking rigged. Alright. Ooh, yay, Musketeer scrolls. Will that be enough to level up my Musketeer before I have to put him down? Let's have a look. I think I leveled my Musketeer recently, so it's probably going to be a while before I can level it again. There we go. Oh, you found a sponge? Excellent, excellent. What colours are you planning on doing the spider, wizard? Alright. Let that one dry a little bit. Wait, hang on. Damn it! Oh, I forgot. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I think I really do need to put a time limit on that voice band. And maybe up the cost a bit. Oh dang. Oh dang. Oh. That is super, super chunky. Oh my gosh. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Ah, no. There we go. Alright. Time to clean out the rest of the rim as well, by the looks of it. Yeah. Come on. There we go. So, yeah, I do like the Citadel pots, but you do have to clean out their rims fairly regularly so they close properly without, you know... So they close properly so your paint doesn't dry out too quickly. There we go. Especially the Wraithbone and the... oh, what's this shit called again? Gracier, that's right. Because the Wraithbone and the Gracier are kind of weird paints. I think they're formulated to kind of shrink slightly when they're drying, which is why you end up with such a nice smooth coat of them. So they're a little rubbery. And they can get very thick and gluggy quite quickly in the pot. So it's important to maintain the pot. Oh, now I've made a mess. I'm just gonna have to use my brush. This is why you get dropper. I can't paint straight out of a dropper bottle though. And dropper bottles have their own issues with, you know, paint getting stuck and clogging the nozzle. And then you try to unclog the nozzle and the entire lid fucking pops off and squirts gold paint all over your favourite sports jacket. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of dropper bottles. Don't like them. They're not kind to me. But yeah, I can't paint straight out of a dropper bottle. Not easily anyway. And palettes are too much effort. I could not be fucked using a palette. Just doesn't jive with my paint style. I really should remember to clean my lids more often though, at least for these paints. Right, where's that tissue? Let's just clean up this bit. There we go, that's better. That's better. And now, oh, hang on, we've got a bit more paint on the inside rim there. There we go. Alright, that's gonna be much nicer to work with. Yeah, I got these tweezers specifically for cleaning paint out of the lids of my pots. Tweezers do make things much easier. Valthek says you were wrong about dropper. Valthek says I'm wrong about a lot of things. That doesn't make Valthek right. Valthek can say what he likes. He's not here. He could have been, but he's not. Alright, where was I? Highlights. That's right. I meant to highlight the black so then I could put the green on this guy, but I forgot. I got distracted and I forgot. Yeah, probably. Maybe. Definitely gonna put a time limit on it, I think. Or, you know, a time thingy. There's only so much being told to shut the fuck up my ego can take. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, all good. It's all good, Lewin. Not a problem. My own fault for having it there in the first place. But now I've forgotten what I was talking about, which you know is pretty normal. Didn't help that my own bloody eyelash kept jumping into my eye. Oh my gosh. Fucking thing. It's doing the exact opposite of what eyelashes are meant to be doing, which is, you know, keeping shit out of my eyes. Instead, it just yeets itself into my eyeball. And it's like, curse your sudden yet inevitable betrayal, eyelashes. Like, why you gotta do me like this? At least I didn't have to go to a mirror and like actually stick my finger in my eye to fish the eyelash out off the surface of my eyeball, because I have to do that more often than I like. It's very annoying. Does anybody else have to do that, like, on a semi-regular basis? Just, you know, fish their own eyelashes out of their actual eyeball. Preferred pronoun. They, them. But, you know, I honestly don't really care. 'Cause, like, I've been on the internet long enough around people who just assumed I was a guy, you know, before voice chat and everything, that I'm very used to people calling me he, and I'm okay with that. And then, you know, I'm also obviously very used to people calling me she, because, you know, obvious reasons, and I'm also okay with that. And I like they, them. But, you know, I'm not gonna get upset if people use anything else. Although if people call me it, I'm not gonna get, you know, particularly upset by that, but that is very much more a indictment of what kind of person they are if they decide arbitrarily to call me it. But yeah, I'm pretty chill personally. Pretty chill. Is it in my Twitch description? I know it's in my Twitter description, but I don't remember if I put it in my Twitch description. Hello, time stop! Hopefully not the thing. See, I'm okay with being called the thing. That's almost a title. The thing. Especially if you like add an extra descriptor to it, you know, so like the thing from the abyss. I'm okay with that. I mean, I regularly refer to myself as an ineffable eldritch Aussie abomination. So the thing from outer space. I mean, I'd like to be from outer space. I'm not, but I'd like to be. Unfortunately, I can't get my voice quite deep enough to do a proper, like, the thing. That's kind of uncomfortable. Demon. Yeah. I mean, I am pretty demonic. Some days. Some days more so than other days. Why do I need to pee already? That's just unacceptable. But at the same time, I really don't want to be sitting here holding that in for the next... What even is the time? 2 hours? Oh god, yeah. I may need to take a toilet break. I don't like having to do that. Because it usually means I just haven't planned things properly. So. Oh well. I'll get this guy done, and then I will have a quick bathroom break. Because, bladder full of menace. But we'll get this guy done first, because otherwise I'll forget where I was up to. Oh, fuck. Ugh! Failing at painting tonight. There we go, that's better. Crisis averted. Yes, hiya time stop! How are you going this evening? Afternoon, day, time zone, whatever. How's your weekend been? Alright, other edges I want to highlight. Ah! Fuck. Oh, whatever. Da, 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 da. That's fine. That's fine, there we go. Right. I do not need to be highlighting areas that are not even easily visible. So let's just put a stop to that. While I think about it, though, hang on, give me a sec. Just checking the rim of my wraith bone, because that paint's been getting pretty chuggy lately. Oh, that's not too bad. I must have done that one recently. Oh, well, it doesn't hurt to do it again. Got a bit of a chunk there I must have missed last time. Oh, there we go. Ah! Come here, you bastard. There we go. What tea scent should I buy? All of them. I mean... yeah. Although, if you are doing Thousand Suns, Lewin, are you gonna... what colours are you gonna do them in? Do you have any, you know, specific colour scheme you're thinking of for them? Are you gonna do something different, or are you gonna stick with the classic blue-gold? Heresy Red and Gold. I do like the Heresy Red and Gold. And it would be a fantastic excuse for me to do the metallic red. Because I can't do it for my own suns, because I've already, you know, done some of my red suns you know, matte. You know, I've done my red suns in this sort of thing. But I'd love to do some Thousand Suns with this kind of, you know, red and gold. So, if you wanted, Lewin, if you do end up doing Thousand Suns, how would you feel about getting them done like this? Sounds good? Excellent. Excellent. We will, put a pin in that one for later. Alright. Okay. Just getting rid of the goopy shit now. While I think about it. Come on. But yeah, see what I mean? How about it being like super rubbery? Most of the other paints don't get anywhere near this thick and rubbery in the lids. It's only been the Gracier and the Wraithbone that do this. So it's really interesting. I think it's definitely something to do with, you know, the particular composition of this paint. Or the, you know, the contrast method stuff. Words. Cannot word! I have the dumb. But yeah. Come on. Sorry, I'm committed to this now. If I don't clean all this out, then there's going to be like uneven patches. And that's going to annoy me when I'm trying to paint later. So, cleaning this off entirely now. Yeah, it's just a really interesting consistency compared to some of the other paints. Or most of the other paints. Ugh, I've made a mess of my nice fresh paper towel though. Like, I literally just changed my paper towel for tonight's stream. And now I've gone and made a mess of it with all this dried fucking paint. Good work, me. Oh well. Never hurts to change my paper towel more often. Alright, that's a bit better. I don't want to bother with that underside. Might as well. Fully committed to cleaning this up now. For absolutely no reason other than I just feel like it. I should be painting. Am I painting? No, I'm cleaning a paint pot. Because reasons. Why am I like this? I don't know. Ah! Fuck! Piss, shit, fart, fire. There we go. Hyperfocus. I should be taking- You are right, Lewin. You are very right. I should be taking a fucking bathroom break. Fuck. Thank you. I'd actually forgotten. And who the hell knows when I would have, like, registered my bladder again. But it's a good thing I have you guys here to look after me, because otherwise, who the fuck knows what would happen. And yeah, bladder infections and UTIs are not fun. I can tell you that much. They are super, super not fun. Especially with the whole having to pee like every 30 minutes. That was really not fun. There we go. I'm feeling a little bit better about my paint pots now, at least. Okay, so, where was I? I did say, though, I was going to finish off this guy, the green on this guy first, before I went to my toilet break. So, I will keep my word. I will finish off this guy. Or at least the green on this guy. And then I shall go expel urine from my sack of pee. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Gotta finish this. Because otherwise I'll forget where I'm up to and then I'll come back and I'll be going, what the fuck was I doing? What the fuck was I doing? I don't know what I was doing. And I'll be like that for like 10 minutes. And that's just not interesting. So... Besides, it's not going to take long to, you know, slap some green over the highlights on this black. There's not a whole lot. Oh, excuse me. A little bit gassy. Oh, I really should check my phone as well. I keep gotten a couple of messages, I think, that I need to have a look at. Make sure it's not important netball stuff. Or if it is an important netball stuff, make sure I respond to it in a timely manner. More green in my brush. Cranberry juice. Yeah, cranberry juice is good for it, but that requires you having actual access to cranberry juice. No, the one time I had a UTI, and this is going into TMI territory, I do apologise, but the one time I had a UTI, I was actually overseas at the time on holiday in America, and yeah, trying to, you know, find cranberry juice in you know, while I'm traveling, just wasn't really much of an option. Luckily it wasn't a bad one. It only lasted a couple of days, so that was fine. It wasn't, you know, long term or anything. And I think it was just, you know, brought on by the traveling in general, which is annoying, but oh well. Such is life when you're traveling sometimes. Gotta be careful of what you eat and drink. You never know where the water's been. Also, I don't like cranberry juice. I'm not a fan of fruit juices in general. Okay, I heard that was the battle horn, wasn't it? Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the battle horn first. The Stream Raiders battle first. And then I can go pee. Don't want to keep you guys waiting too long for your violence. Alright, there we go. So that guy is done enough for now. Make sure I don't have too much bloody random paint shit where I'm wiping my brush, because that's getting really annoying. Need to find myself a homeworld for my two sons. Oh. Can't pick what colour I want for two. It's going to take a very long time. If I go red and gold, does that help? I need to find myself a homeworld. Well, good luck with that, Spotty. Good luck. Stream Raiders. Oh, I am having a day. Yes, tell us your fluff about your Thousand Suns, Spotty. Are they an independent warband, or have they teamed up with, like, a Death Guard warband or something? You know? Tell us their story. Best meats in the rump. I was going somewhere with that and now I've forgotten what it was. Anyway. I'm really hungry. Again. Bloody hell. I think it's because it's getting colder. And when it starts getting colder, my body's just like, feed me, Seymour! Feed me! egalitarian. Are they ruled by a sorcerer, a demon, or someone else? They are a democracy. They have a cabinet of sorcerers or something. I don't know. It'd be the kind of stupid bullshit they'd do though. Alright, Alexandra, most kills. Oh, hello, Brushy, most assists, Brushy. Alexandra, Brushy, Paladin, Entrak, Lewin, Caitlin Marie. Oh yeah, I got 3 kills. Weirdling and Onion. I mean, that's not Onion, I just decided to pronounce it Onion for some reason. Lewin, Entrak, and Weirdling, congratulations on your prizes. I clicked that button too quickly. Alright. Ooh, we have skins. But we also have loyalty tokens. To be fair though, I like skins better. I like skin. Democracy. Yeah, democracy sounds about right. Oh, it's gonna be an hour until my musketeer's ready again. Oh well. Alright, what should I chop down? Let's just keep focusing on getting these guys to 20, I think. There we go. Okay. So, put your units down, dear friends. And then, be right back. Alright, I return. Independent warband. Excellent, excellent. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Alright, anyway, let's switch back to that. There we go. Okay. What was I? Green. I've only got these two left to go with the green, and that's excellent. I'm going to need to remember to take a photo. Remind me, after I finish the green, to take a photo before I do any of the other colours. I'm trying to do a little, you know, progress thread on Twitter. Just for, just, you know, see if anybody's interested in it. How does one get more followers on Twitter anyway? Like, I don't understand Twitter. Twitter's weird. Twitter confuses my poor old millennial brain. I will try. Oh god, who knows? Yeah. That's a big mood. Who even knows? Oh well. Every now and then I'm like, you know, I'd like to be more popular on Twitter and everything, and then I see some of the utter bullshit that some of the other hobby ladies on Twitter have to put up with from fucking chuds, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm okay with being a relative unknown. Maybe I'm alright with just, you know, not having to put up with that bullshit. Oh well. But yeah, some of the stuff they have to, you know, put up with is just fucking insane. Yeah. It's very sad that that's the reality of the situation. Yeah, I know, right? Oh well. Oh well. All we can do is, you know, try to work towards a better world as best we can. And in the meantime, you know, shut down any idiocy we see whenever we come across it. And one day, hopefully, things will be better. But in the meantime, I'm pretty lucky, honestly. I don't get a lot of shit. I mean, that's probably at least partly because I just don't put my face on things. So people tend to assume I'm a guy. Unless they've actually, like, watched me on Twitch. But yeah, it's so funny. The number of people on, like, Instagram or Twitter or whatever who see my stuff and then just immediately assume I'm a dude. And it's fucking hilarious. And I never bother to correct them because, you know, why would I invite that kind of bullshit? So, yeah, you guys are special. You guys get to see me. Everybody else just sort of assumes I'm a guy and then doesn't think about it anymore. Which I'm okay with. But because you guys bother to show up, you know the real deal. So, special. Oh dear, oh no, that looks like starting T-Sun's army. Oh dear. One of us, one of us. The real question is, Spotty, how chaos aligned are your T-Sons? Because I'll admit, my boys are actually more closer to loyalist than anything else. Like, they're still a little renegade-y just because the Imperium's fucking bullshit. But they fucking hate chaos. Like, they loathe chaos. So they're definitely not Chaos Thousand Sons. They're just trying to do their best in a universe that fucking hates them. But they've got some allies, which is good. Said allies are like the armies of my friends who also play. And we've got all kinds of bloody story shit with our various armies and stuff, which is very fun. So yeah, my Thousand Sons are based on an ice world named Zyth that Akil Amari, my poor chapter master, absolutely fucking loathes. He cannot stand this goddamn ice planet, but that's where they're making their fucking fortress monastery. Because there's a pre-heresy Thousand Sons ship crashed on that planet and sort of hidden under the ice. So they're using that as the sort of basis for their fortress monastery. Except that's the sort of like the hidden secret part of the fortress monastery, and then they're building an actual proper fortress monastery on the surface of the ice, and there's secret tunnels going to the crash ship and everything. So yeah, poor Akil, he cannot stand this goddamn ice planet, but he's kind of stuck there. Which I find very amusing. Always knew I was special. T-Sons, we storm. Oh. People are monsters, yeah. Spawned to my Bellacore model, Demon Prince. Oh nice, they resent it quite a bit. They go along, keeps them alive since they don't have a power base. Yeah. Mostly allied with my Chaos Marines, Demon NG Heavy, Sons of Horus Warband. Opposed to my Death Guard most of the time. Thank you, Lewin. Not Chaos, protecting their home world from Chaos and help them Tau. Oh nice, nice! So, not Chaos Thousand Sons, allied with Tau. That's actually pretty similar to my boys as well, because yeah, a lot of my friends' armies in our particular little setting are actually allied with working with the Tau, because we're out way at the edge of the galaxy near Tau space and very, very far from the Imperium in general. So yeah, our various armies and the Tau sort of went, you know what, we've got so many other problems out here, like Nids and Necrons and most orcs. Not all orcs. They do work together with some of the like freebooter orcs every now and then, but there's so many threats out in this sector of space that we're all just like, let's just team up against these greater threats, because we like to live. So yeah, my boys have allies with several Space Marine chapters, some Tau, I think some Eldar, at least one freebooter orc clan, Imperial Guard. We haven't managed to ally with any Necrons yet, though. Necrons generally tend to be foe, not friend. We definitely haven't allied with Nids. We fight Nids a lot. Oh, my Thousand Sons are also allied with a little group of Grey Knights. And one of my friend's armies is Blood Ravens. So my Thousand Sons just look at these Blood Ravens and go, you look very familiar. But they're not going to say anything about it because they don't want that kind of attention. Hoo-hoo! Allied with Grey Knights. Redacted. Yeah, so redacted. Well, The Grey Knights are actually how they sort of started getting in with all these other Imperial factions. I actually wrote a fic about it. We had three of my friends and we had this big four-army battle once. One side was one guy and his 3,000 points of Tyranids, and the other side was the three of us, each with 1,000 points of Grey Knights, Imperial Guard, and my 1,000 Sons. And that was a very fun battle. We won, barely. By the end of the fight, the only things I had still actually on the board was my Defiler and my Vindicator. Everything else got wiped. But because it's my story and I do what I want with my characters, everybody survived. They were just, you know, down for the count until afterwards. Yeah, so I actually wrote a fic based on that. So if you're interested in reading that, chuck me a message on Discord and I'll send you the link later when I'm no longer streaming, so I can dig up the link. Gonna come up with color theme, then I'm just gonna add whatever I want. Sounds good. Sounds good. So yeah, if you want that fic link, message me on Discord. Otherwise, I will forget. I will absolutely just 100% forget. But yeah, it sort of covers my boys and how they ended up teaming up with Grey Knights. It was a very, very reluctant alliance, and there's some bits of the story that I probably should go back and edit, because I wrote it, you know, way back in like 2010. And some parts of the story have been adjusted since then. I just never got around to fixing it up in that fic. Never got around to finishing the second part of that fic either, but the first part's done. The first, you know, story is done. Just didn't get around to finishing the second part, but oh well, one day maybe. Maybe. I kind of miss writing. I used to write a lot more than I do now, but writing is hard. It takes so much brain to make the words go, and I've just run out of brain, really. It's very annoying. I used to do a lot of text-based roleplay on like Tumblr and shit, and then I just sort of gradually stopped doing that because I ran out of words. That's alright, I was gonna check my phone. I keep getting messages I should check. Toyota, classic. Writing is hard, haven't written it. Yeah. Used to love writing for D&D. Yeah. Oh. Let me just check my messages. Oh my god, my hands are freezing. The tap water, it was so fucking cold. So goddamn cold. Alright, nothing I need to reply to immediately, I hope. Oh well, anyway, where was I? I'm kind of wondering what Thousand Suns would look like in, like, our colours. But if you did the armor tan, what would you do with trimming? It'd have to be something contrasty. Like, colour contrast, not paint contrast. I'm spending way too long dicking around with this thing, but oh well. That's just where we're at tonight, apparently. That's what my hands feel like doing. Also, all these fucking maggots. They're so annoying. So many itty bitty maggoty friends, but I need to make sure I paint. Because otherwise they just vanish against the everything else. Yeah. Alright, focusing. Please stand by. Oh, I'm slouching like a bastard. I can feel my rib cage compressing. Okay, there we go. I think that'll do for highlights on the black armor. Well, not really armor. Black bodysuit. Have a rough idea of a story in my head? Oh, nice. Yes, share story. Do share. Oh, my hands are freezing! Oh! Ugh. The only good use for boobs is as hand warmers. Anyway. It's hard to paint when I can't feel my fingers, okay? Oh, my rib cage. Ribs are all squishy, squish, squish. Okay, that's a maggot on his head there, so I should not do that. Maggot green. There's also a maggot there. This guy has so many goddamn maggots. Like, seriously, what is up with you, buddy? What is your maggoty problem? I'm judging you for the number of fucking maggots you have, you bastard. And my elbow pillow keeps slipping off the edge of the desk. There we go. He is the Maggot Man! Maggot Man, Maggot Man. Man, it's been ages since I actually stopped to think about my Thousand Sons story stuff. Because, yeah, they're actually... all my Thousand Sons are actually pre-Heresy boys. That ended up in current, you know, game times. Because of wibbly-wobbly warp fucking bullshit. Like... they were around with the Edict of Nicaea, but they weren't actually anywhere near the rest of the Thousand Sons forces at that time. They'd been seconded to a Wordbearers expedition. And we're working alongside them, and the Wordbearers were trying to see if, you know, they could possibly be turned to chaos, but my boys were just, you know, not up for that. Like, it wasn't obvious you know, the word bearers weren't being blatant fucking mwahaha evil assholes. But yeah, my boys were just you know, through their various philosophical discussions, the word bearers judged that my boys would not actually be able to be turned to chaos willingly. And then, you know, the word bearers' orders came through that, hey, we're gonna, you know, attack Kalth now. Get rid of any loose ends and come join the fight. So, they decided, well, these guys aren't gonna be any use to us, so we might as well just get rid of them now. And they opened fire without warning on my boys' ships, except my eventually to be chapter master, Ackle, was a Corvidae. And even though, you know, my boys were not actually using their powers because the Edict of Nicaea had come through and they hadn't had any word from Magnus, because, you know, Magnus was busy doing other shit and hadn't bothered telling them anything. So they'd been obeying the edict as best they could. But despite that, Ackle still got premonition. You know, he got a seer vision and managed to... It was enough warning that my boys weren't entirely unprepared for the word bearers to open fire on them. But it was still a very close thing, and they did lose several of their support ships while they were trying to escape. And yeah, to escape they had to like just open a warp portal right where they were instead of, you know, heading to a Mandeville point. And while they were jumping into the warp portal to escape, one of their support ships, you know, exploded a little too close to the portal and destabilized it and everything, and, you know, warp core and blah blah blah, and shoved them too deep into the warp so they couldn't find their way out again. They couldn't see the Astronomicon, you know, they couldn't the navigators couldn't see the Astronomicon, their astropaths couldn't contact anybody, they were just way too deep in the warp. And they were stuck there for what seemed to them to be 9 years. More precisely 9 years, 9 months, and 9 days. Because that amuses me. Yeah, word bearers. So, yeah, my boys fucking loathe the word bearers even more than they loathe the Space Wolves, because they weren't around for the Space Wolves thing. Like, they heard about it eventually once they got out of the warp, but they weren't there for it. And they were there for, you know, the word bearers betraying them. Yeah, it amused each too. Exactly, 100%. And yeah, while they were stuck in the warp for 9 years, you know, they had to deal with a lot of demon incursions and everything, which is why they fucking hate demons. They won't have anything to do with demons at all whatsoever. And while they were stuck in the warp, they also got hit by the Rubricae, which is why my boys, despite being loyalists, still have Rubricae. Because, yeah, the rubric hit them while they're in the warp, and they had no idea at all what the fuck was going on. They were so lost and confused, and they lost, like, you know, 75% of their existing forces to the rubric. So by the time they finally escaped, there was only like maybe 30 actual Marines left, and everybody else was either Rubricae or Scouts or Neophytes. So yeah, they're really, really not a fan of demons or chaos in general. But they still have Rubricae, which is a bit of an awkward sticking point, occasionally. Although these days, most of the time, the Rubricae are just stationed throughout their ship, basically disguised as statues, memorials, but, you know, if anything attacks the ship, then the Rubricae obviously activate and fight to defend the ship. But otherwise, they're just, you know, decorative statues. My Thousand Suns generally just tend to avoid a lot of fights because, like I said, there's only like 20 or 30 of them. Which is why they really desperately needed alliances with, other forces, because otherwise they just wouldn't have survived. But, if they did run into the Death Guard, they absolutely would kick their asses in. Oh, unless you're talking his body, which is entirely fair. System 3 heavy population planets. One day on the Death Guard planet, Royal Prince found a Chaos artifact, turned into Chaos. Family of Chaos and Royal Guard, and planes. Yeah, that's how sons are. Immense bodies, yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. I kind of figured, but I decided I'd respond anyway, just in case. Yeah, alright, so, let's not forget the head. There's a little bit more on the head that I didn't quite get. Where was I? Oh, and that sounds like the battle horn. That sounds like it's time for violence. Okay, I'm happy with that. That'll do. One more, and then I can take photos. But first... only a rough idea. Well, rough ideas are a good starting point. And then you refine them and polish them and make them good ideas. Okay. I love the fact that we've got a fucking Magnus on the field. That's just very apt. Where am I? Did I put a unit down? Oh yes I did. I've got an archer. There we are. That's where I am. Okay. I lost myself. Oh, my hands are so cold. It's starting to get a titbit nipply up here. I'm not a fan. I don't like wearing long sleeves while I'm painting because they get in the way. So... One of my Thousand Suns is... His mini is a second Sorcerer's mini I got, and the first one that I bought for myself. And this specific mini never had any luck whatsoever when I was playing, the tabletop game. Like, every single fight, this one sorcerer would just die embarrassingly. Or, he'd get a few attacks off, miss everything, do no damage, and then die embarrassingly. Or he'd, fail to do anything particularly useful, he'd explode into a greater demon chicken, and the greater demon would then proceed to do nothing useful and die embarrassingly. Like, this guy almost always died before any of his rubrics did. He was just so fucking unlucky. So we nicknamed him Kenny. Alright. Most kills, Alexandra. Most assists, friend to name who I cannot read. Alexandra, Games Mistress, Paladin, Ghostwalker, Dear Friend, Weirdling. Oh yeah, I got a kill. Natty Tat, Entrak, and Lewin. Lewin, Entrak, and Flynn, congratulations on your prizes. Hello, Flynn. Sneaking in there. Did I miss you coming in? Oh dear. Anyway. Congratulations. Where was I? I've forgotten what I was saying. That's what I was talking about, my poor sorcerer. My poor, poor sorcerer who just failed at living. Really. So yeah, we nicknamed this particular mini Kenny. And then one day, before I started coming up with any of this story stuff, I've been lurking here and with Dingo. I see how it is. I see. Oh hey, it's clams. Time to protect my clam. I have 2 clams. Time to protect both my clams. Apparently I was summoned by talking about Kenty. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so one day I was looking up names, Egyptian names. I don't even remember why. But I went to the K section and found the name Kentamentiu, which translate, or the meaning of it apparently is mystical god of the dead's destiny. And I was like, oh, this is no longer Kenny, this is now Kentamentiu, aka Kenty. You killed Kenty! Again! You bastards! So that was the first mini I named, and that was the first character I came up with. And yeah, poor Kenty is a biomancer, which explains why he just keeps getting back up, even after all his humiliating defeats. And at some point I decided he was also a perpetual, but nobody had figured out the perpetual part yet, because he's a biomancer, and they're just like, oh, he's just really good at, you know, not dying. Nobody's realized that he has actually died multiple times and then just gotten better. Yes, Weirdling, we do need to defend both my clams. My clams are apparently multiplying. Kenty is the goodest boy. Kenty's a sweetie. You know, he's a very, very good apothecary. He's not a good fighter. You know, for Space Marines. He's just not a good fighter, so eventually he decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in the apothecary and I'm gonna let the rest of you guys do the fighting. I just die repeatedly when I'm out there, so I'm just gonna chill back here in the apothecary and then, you know, tend people who get back here so I can stop eating dirt. I love Kenty. He's a sweetie. Yeah, and then after I named Kenty, I decided I had to name the other sorcerer I had at the time, who was who had a big axe. The guy, Dingo actually made him. Murray converted this particular sorcerer to have a force axe instead of a force sword. And I was like, okay, so if he's got an axe, you know what, I'm gonna make him a pyromancer, because that just fits in my head. This guy is obviously a very in-your-face fighter, and that just fits the pyromancer thing. So again, I went looking at Egyptian names, and I found the name Usi, which means smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire. So there was Kenty and Usi and they were the only two minis I named for a while. And then I got my my Terminator squad. So I had to then come up with names and personalities for all my Terminators, which was only 5 of them, so that was easy enough. And I think Ackle didn't actually get made until after I'd made the Terminators, but he became my... Oh no, he was my Terminator Lord. Terminator Sorcerer Lord. I don't remember if I got him before or after or during making the Terminator squad. It's been a while. Even had the idea of sister trying to save her brother, thinking of saving him from the chaos, eventually falling chaos herself. Yeah, that sounds good. Have a similar plot on one planet, people will get corrupted regional night lords. Because it's always fun when the people getting corrupted are also, you know, night pilots. It's like, what could possibly go wrong with this? Why does my eye keep gooping up? This is very irritating. It's making it difficult to see properly. Yeah. Anyway, good morning, Flynn. How are you this fine morning? I saw that Hammy is cleaning out Muffin's cage today. Must clean out the Muffin cage. De-stinky it. Sister, I could use that Mortarian model. Ooh. Ooh. A lady Mortarian. I like that idea. That would be very cool. We need more Lady Primarchs to make the chuds mad. I mean, for diversity, of course. which would make the church mad. Went running, now acquiring noms. Yes, good, I approve of Lady Mortarian. But if you went running, Flynn, are you still stinky? Or are you clean? Have you cleansed thyself? And is Dingo still alive? Or has he wrapped up? Not stinky? Excellent. We do not need to clean out your hamster cage then. Dingo's still going? Well, tell Dingo I say hi. And please call him Hobby Daddy for me. Because that'll never get old. And then let me know what he says. I need attention and validation. Am I actually managing to stay on camera tonight? Mostly. Lady Magnus. How would I model that? Ooh, we have a link. We have a link from Weirdling. Hello, random viewer. Stopping by to say everything looks good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yay. Also, I love your name, random viewer 0978, which means there's like, what? At least 977 more of you. Loving it. Loving it. Alright, so we have a link from Weirdling. Once my scroll box starts fucking behaving. Already have Lady Abaddon. Excellent. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm loving this orange. Oh.
Follow my lead.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow. That is super appreciated. Welcome to the Bits box. Alright, let me get... There we go. So that's Weirdling's lovely orange Adeptus Mechanicus. Skitari. There we go. Skitari. Yes. I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, I'm loving that orange, man. That is coming along very, very nicely. Random viewer is just a number of viewers in a trench coat. Yeah, that seems legit. I mean, we already have a bunch of cats in a trench coat. So why not a bunch of random viewers in a bigger trench coat? What could possibly go wrong? But yeah, no, that's looking really nice, Weirdling. I love the rifle. That just looks old school. Very nice. Very nice. What are you planning on the basing? I don't remember if I've seen a finished base for these boys yet. My brain is not working very well today. I'd say that test is pretty fucking successful. There's Spotty. He is still paying attention. You are 100% multiple cats in a trench coat, Spotty. Urban? Ooh, yeah. Yeah. That'd work. Sort of a nice dark grey urban to really make the orange pop against it. Sort of like, you know, road asphalt kind of urban. Or perhaps something like this. Need to keep painting while I'm waiting. What's the time? What's the time gone? 11 already. Okay. I'm being clever with this one. I'm remembering to do the highlights before I start doing all the green on everything. Good work, me. There we go. Extra rolling pins. Ooh, hexagons. Loading, loading, loading. Why is it still loading? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. And then I'd keep it a sort of, you know, a dark bluey grey, sort of like, you know, road bitumen, asphalt, whatever you want to call it, depending what part of the world you're in. And then yeah, a sort of cooler grey will really make that orange stand out very nicely. Because then you've got the contrast of not only the value but also the warm orange versus the cool blue grey of the basing. That'll work really well, I think. There we go. Alrighty, nighto Lewin. Good luck getting to sleep, fingers crossed. And yeah, I will see you later. There will be photos again at some point. Oh, and Spotty is lurking to do multiple cats in a trench coat things that he wants us to believe are human things, but are not human things. But yeah, nighto Lewin. Love photos. Excellent. Photos are fantastic. Photos are almost as good as having a thing in front of you. Focusing. Please stand by. I love that this guy's got like tentacles under his cloak, and you can sort of see the outline of the tentacles underneath the cloth. So I'm just highlighting them a bit, just so they are a little bit more visible. That's a very cool detail that I don't want to be entirely missed. Ugh, keep running out of paint. Rude. Definitely come back later. No worries! Oh, thank you very much, random viewer. That is super appreciated, and hopefully I will see you again later. Thank you very much. Yay! I'm small. But no, it's always really nice when people do that, you know, when they deliberately look for smaller streams and stop in to say hi and everything. It's very encouraging. I think that's a super awesome thing to do. good way to find, you know, other streamers that you might not have otherwise have noticed. Ugh, so many details to highlight. Oh well, almost there. Almost there, and I don't have to highlight every single one. Really. I'm gonna highlight most of them anyway, still, but I don't have to highlight all of them. Morning, Noriko. How are you doing today? How's your weekend going so far? I am just highlighting some of this black clothing, so when I get around to doing the green, we'll get some nice green highlights going on this black, as well as on the skin. Okay, I think once I've got this detail. There we go. Alright, is there anything else that needs a little bit? Oh, I really need to stop fiddling like this, but do I stop? Never. Can't stop, won't stop. Alright, there we go. Let's just get a little bit more on these tentacles under the cloak there. There we go. There we go. Yes, that's a poxwalker. I'm doing a bunch of poxwalkers. Let me grab one that's... So that's...
This is where the Emperor...
Oh, holy shit! It's a raid! It's a raid! Hello, Murray! Yeah, if you guys aren't following Murray Movie Talks yet, should go give him a follow. Despite the name, he does actually stream hobby stuff like this, as well as Battletech stuff and other things. But yeah, these are the poxwalkers I'm working on at the moment. Just doing the bright green step at this point. This is the last one that needs the bright green done right now. So yeah, hello! Oh! Thank you very much for that sub, Murray. That is super, super appreciated. How was your stream? Hello, Cinder. How are you going? Oh, tailbone. Yeah, what were you working on tonight, Dingo? Murray? What madness and mayhem, and did you bleed? So yeah, if you guys aren't following Murray, go give him a follow. He is excellent quality, much more entertaining than I am. And working on... You still working on orcs at the moment? Quack, 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 quack. Ugh, so close to getting these guys done. And yet still so very far. Hello, Dingo! There you are! There you are. What were you working on tonight, Murray? How was your stream and did you bleed? Also, did Flynn say hi for me? Switching from stream to raid view did my permanent brain in. Yeah, I know that feeling. Because my streaming is all on this desk, but everything else is over on that desk, every time I wrap up stream and raid somebody, you know, there's a bit of a delay while I shift everything over to those monitors before I can say anything. Because it's very hard to type in this area. But yeah. How goes things in Dingo? And we've got game on Saturday, don't we? I think we do. But yeah, I'm currently just working on the bright green for this one last Poxwalker, and then all that bright green will be done. And then I'll be able to take some progress photos and move on to the next step. Which will probably just be mostly random detail work, I think, at this point. Oh no, next step will be the bone. Next step will be the bone for all the horns and stuff. And the teeth. Gotta remember the teeth. I always forget the teeth. Got my orc buggy, death taxi completed, stabbed myself once, Flynn said hi. Yes. Maybe, can I remember? Well, we just had a Saturday without game, so I'm going to assume this coming Saturday is a game Saturday. You know, unless told otherwise. But yeah, you stabbed yourself once. How badly did you stab yourself? And did you bleed? Where did you stab yourself? Hopefully not the face again. If you manage to stab yourself in the face again, I'm just gonna laugh at you at this point. Like, not even any sympathy, just full-on cackling if you've managed to once again stab yourself in the fucking face. That was a bit too much green. Oh well. Thin that out a little bit. And let's tint his skin. So I pre-shaded his skin with some Celia green shade and then some very thin Talisar blue to build up this sort of dark blue-green. And now I'm highlighting it with Tesseract Glow. I always get the Tesseract Glow and the Talisar Blue confused because they both start with T. So there's always that moment of, which T word am I meant to be using right now? I am not a clever man. Hello, GP! Greetings from the land of tiredness and pain. Oh no! You need to move to a land that is not tiredness and pain. Stab myself in the fleshy edge of my thumbnail. Ooh, ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Did it gush? Did it spurt? Or was it just, you know, a blunt stab with no bleeding? I wish, yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope you start feeling better soon, GP. Because that does not sound like a fun land to be living in. Oh, Dingo, how cold is it down there at the moment? Because I am fucking freezing. I'm even wearing long pants, and I'm still cold. But I don't like wearing long sleeves because then the sleeves get in the way of painting. And I make a mess. It's very annoying. No blood, just spiky owie. Works looking good as usual. Thank you! Yay! I'm really enjoying these Poxwalkers. I love playing with all these different colours and everything. Like, here's one that's actually finished, except for the base. I'll be doing all the basing at once with these guys. But yeah, there's a finished Poxy boy. So that's what we're working towards with the rest. Nice and pleasant 15 degrees. Oh, bugger that! Bugger that! That's not pleasant, that's cold. I think it's 20 here at the moment. Let me double check. I'm curious now. My feet are very cold. Oh! 19! 19 in here. And I am not enjoying it. Ugh. Oh, tailbone. Tailbone. Alright. We're getting there. Let's give that a bit of a shake first, actually. I'm starting to run out of lid paint. But yeah, what else have you been up to lately, Murray? Gotta go sleep, have work tomorrow? Oh yeah, no worries. Not a problem, man. Enjoy your sleepy sleeps, have fun at work, and I will catch up with you later, hopefully. Sexy lads look great. Yay! Yeah, definitely been having a lot of fun with these colours. I love contrast paints. I mean, granted, the Tesseract Glow isn't actually a contrast paint, it's a technical paint, but still. It's acting as a contrast paint right now, and I'm loving it. Something on my table keeps clicking, and it's almost like a ticking tock, except it's not. It's driving me absolutely insane. Because I can't figure out what it is. Which means I can't stop it. It's very annoying. And it's right on the edge of my hearing as well, so... even worse. Oh well. If I lose my shit, you'll know why. The crocodile got me. Oh, and that sounds like the battle horn, so let me just finish up with this green and then we shall commence the fight. Gotta love a good little pixel fight. Pixelated violence. Yeah, murder! I've returned from a completely... You're not convincing anybody there, Spotty. We all know that you are multiple cats in a trench coat. All this human shark stuff is just to try and throw us off the scent, and it's just not working. Have I shown you my Instagram? No, I don't think you have yet, GP. Feel free to check that up if you want. Would love to see that. I always like checking out tutorials and everything to see different things. You're a shark boy. I mean... if he wasn't multiple cats in a trench coat, Flynn, then he probably would be a shark boy. But unfortunately, he has multiple cats in a trench coat. Pretending to be a shark boy. Oop, oop, oop. Alright, Alright, we have a link. Just let me finish up this brush load of paint. And then we shall check out the link. I mean, in fact, I'm checking out link, to be fair. But honestly, who wouldn't? Fuck that. At least adult link anyway. Child link, not so much. But adult link. Mm-hmm. Go to your room and think about your crimes. I mean, I'm pretty sure Flynn is already in her room, Spotty, so she can't really go anywhere. And Flynn does not think about crimes. Oh, step-by-step tutorial. Let's have a look-see. Let's go through this together, shall we? Flynn likes to think she commits no crimes. She commits many crimes, but she won't admit to them. Alright, let's... White base coat, light coat of contrast plaguebearer flesh. I like how that's pretty much exactly the same colour as the plague marine green plastic. Which means it was the right colour choice. Two brush blending with contrast, voluptuous pink. Oh, nice. Nice. I love voluptuous pink, even though I can't pronounce the name. Highlight. VMC yellow, green plus white. Base coat metal with Mornfang brown. Nice. Looking good. Black lining with black ink. Oh yeah. Diluted PVA glue, 50% water. Sprinkle pigments with a spice shaker. Nice. Nice. I love black lining. Except I usually do it with dark purple. I usually do it with purple. Especially on my 1000 Suns with the red armor. Black lining with purple looks pretty much black anyway, but it's a bit richer. It's really nice. Rust spots, hot orange and orange fire. Nice. Very, very awesome. Streaking with contrast snakebite leather. Snakebite leather is also a very, very nice contrast color. I love it. Base texture. Layer thick mud. Edge highlight the cracks. Very nice. No, that's really cool, man. That's very, very cool. GP. Can neither confirm or deny. You are full of crimes, Flynn. So full of crimes. But that's okay. Because I put them there. See, Spotty agrees with me, Flynn. So many crimes. So many crimes. But yeah, that's really cool, GP. Very, very cool. Yeah, anyway. Alright, let's see if I can finish this guy off. I'm almost done. Still gotta do the green on all the flesh. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
Seeking a solution to the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. Ray concedes that no single idea will define captain, but is forced to wonder if there is any truth to what he heard one night.
Maybe I should do some tutorials on Instagram, but effort. Well, I am currently doing a bit of a step-by-step for these guys on Twitter, in a Twitter thread. So, if you want to see the step-by-step photos and stuff of these guys, feel free to check out my Twitter, which is linked below somewhere. Excuse me. I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh well. There is absolutely nothing innocent about you, Spotty. You keep challenging me to fights. There is 100% nothing innocent about you and your desire for violence. So, you cannot fool us with that bullshit. You are absolutely full of violence and crimes. But that's okay. So are we all. Oh, I forgot the back of his head. Bollocks. Alright. There we go. Coming along quite nicely. Oh, let's not forget this leg. There we go. Alright. There as well. It's there and there. And a chair as well. Alright, there we go. I think that's about it for all the Tesseract Glow Green. I think. Oh, hang on, I got an entire bloody stripe there that I completely missed. A little bit there. Alright. Oh, and let's get the top edge of this jacket there. And just a little bit more here and there and everywhere. There we go. Oh, one more hole. Several more holes. I keep failing my perception checks apparently. I'm missing things. Oh, and I'm running out of green paint. Whittling, you are not the best child. Because you are not a child, last I checked. Welcome back, random viewer. I didn't start any fights with you, Spotty. You came in here and picked fights with me, so... Too late, Flynn, it's heartwarming. Definitely meant to say heartwarming instead of heartwarming, Flynn. Heartwarming is found common ground. No, it's too late now, Flynn. It is 100% heartwarming. But yes, welcome back, random. You are just in time for bullshit and shenanigans, as always. Ugh. Spotty just keeps bullying me, and Flynn just keeps lying. But that's okay. That's why they're here. To provide me with quality entertainment while I'm streaming. Instead of, you know, the other way around. But yeah, almost done with the Tesseract Green. Tesseract Glow Green. Okay, have I missed any other areas? Probably. Do I care? Not particularly. I say as I continue to look for areas that I have missed. Okay. There we go. Heartworms are chaos starters. Yeah, that sounds about right. Came here to have a good time, honestly feeling so attacked right now. I mean... How is this different from normal though, Flynn? Like, really? I'm... Okay, yes, I am evil, but I was not bullying you this time, Spotty. And you say many things wrong. So... Yeah. Alright. I know I meant to take a photo of these guys before I do anything else, but this is a previous step that just needs a bit more sepia because it didn't get quite dark enough for my liking. So I need a little bit more sepia just to darken that cloth up a bit. There we go. Okay, let's get these stinky boys photoed for the whip thread, which means Getting this out of the way. Oh, hang on, let's... Not those three. There's my backdrop. Gonna need that in a moment. Ugh, this is so fiddly and tedious. Oh shit, battle is also ready to begin. So let's get that going while I set up photos. So you guys have something actually interesting to look at. Okay, there we go. Do we have enough people to defend my clan? Holy shit, 48 of you! Where the f did you all come from? That's amazing. Actually no, not haste. Because this is a defensive mission, let's get some defense going there. Alright, there we go. And while that's going, I can set up for photos quickly. That's what I'm after. Alright, let's make sure these boys are all in the right order again. So it's float boy, knife boy, you, not me. You're one of my finished ones, where's the other one? Yeah, there you are. You go there. Oh, that was great success! That was a most excellent fight. Ah! Most kills, Alexandra! Most assists, Weirdling! Excellent, excellent. Alexander, Paladin Hulk, Weirdling. Flynn, Brushy! Me! Oh yeah, I got 2 kills. Rage Lol, Gagoa, Natty Tat, and Headhog. Hello, Headhog! Sneaking in here. You sneaky sneak. Assuming you're here. Can't believe I'm being bullied and nothing when I see this. Natty Sons. We're not Thousand Suns. Thousand Suns are amazing. They're awesome. And we're not bullies. We're not bullying you, Spotty. Anyway. Weirdling, Goa Goa, and Flynn, congratulations on your prizes. Fucking rigged. Alright, what's the time? Do I feel like doing one more? Or do I feel like wrapping up early-ish tonight? What do you guys reckon? Should I hang around for another half hour, or should I just get these guys photoed and then call it a night? Because I am little unenergetic today. But up to you guys. In the meantime, I'll leave that up there for the moment while I get this photo shit set up. Yeah, come on. Why must you guys be so bastardly to photograph? And then we've got the individual pic of this dude. And hopefully I can get this to focus on him. Oh. No, doesn't want to focus. Come on. Stop doing that. Oh, it focuses and then it unfocuses, which is the most frustrating thing. Because it's like, if you just stopped when you focused instead of popping back out again, it'd be fine. But no, you've got to be a bastard. Ugh. There we go. Alright, I'll post those to Twitter later. One more. We've got one vote for one more. We've got one vote for... maybe not. What's Hamster up to? Is Hamster still cleaning at the moment? There we go. I've forgotten what I was doing. 11:40. No, I think I'm gonna wrap it there. My tailbone is honestly rather painful right now. I really need to get up and, you know, walk and have a snack and all that. But at least we hit a stopping point tonight. You know, we got the green done, I got my photos, so I can post those on Twitter, and then we can find somebody to raid, and I will finish these guys off, hopefully next stream. Anyway, alright. Yes, save the butt. Ugh. Somebody mentioned in a previous stream, asked me if I'd like damaged my tailbone in the past, and I was like, yeah, actually I have, so I'm kind of wondering if that's why I have so many issues with my tailbone. No, sorry Spotty, you are being disappointed tonight. Also, I'm hungry. I want to go have snacks. Anyway, so yeah, no more stream raiders for tonight. Who should we raid? Who is on? Who is on to raid tonight? Oh, too many windows open. There we go. Ooh, Buddy! Buddy is on. Oh, we should raid Valthek. We'll go raid Valthek. Should we raid Valthek? What do you guys reckon? Happy Monday, Spotty. It is Monday in at least some parts of the world, so... a preemptive happy Monday for here. Yeah. Okay, we'll go raid Valthek, and then I can call him a bitch. And I can pick a fight with him. He's not even doing anything! Oh, no, there he is. There he is. Okay. Valthek is actually still alive and not dead. Alright. We'll go raid him. 'Cause fuck him, that's why. But yeah, if you guys aren't following Valthek yet, give him a follow. He's also a small streamer at the moment. I am ending earlier than normal. I am, I know. I usually go for at least another 20 minutes, but I'm buggered. I'm just a little out of it, which is not conducive to good streaming. So, going to raid while there's still people around. And yeah, hopefully next stream I'll be able to go my usual length of time. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. I should be streaming on Tuesday. I think I've got this Tuesday free. Anyway, we'll see. We shall see. And since I'm ending earlier than normal, Spotty, maybe you will get to bed at a decent time tonight. For once. Maybe. Anyway, we at least got some decent progress done. We got... the batch painting is working. I'm actually managing to batch paint for once, instead of just focusing on one mini till it's finished. So I'm pleased with the fact that I'm actually managing to batch paint, because normally I don't. Anyway, thank you very much everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Super appreciated as always. And yeah, once we're in Valthek's channel, make sure to give him a follow. And also get rid of the refer raid stuff on the end of the URL, because if you've got that shit, it doesn't count as a view. So, you know, either just delete that and refresh a page, or, you know, just click whatever link it is. So we can make sure that our views actually count for Valthek. So, yeah. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and I will see you all next time, hopefully. And now we play the waiting for the Aussie like to catch up game, except the time is gonna count down. Fuck it, we're just gonna raid now.